like about your teacher?
They're nice. They let us make boats.
I liked every day with my teacher.
What I liked about my teacher is her smile. My favorite thing about my teacher is she lets us have free choice.
I liked how my teacher was very understanding and organized fun things for us. This year I liked that my teacher was generous and she was helpful.
What do you like doing most in your class?
Playing with the toy. I like to play helpful teacher.
My favorite school event was swimming in Vanastra pool.
My favorite school event was the Terry Fox Run.
My favorite school event was the Peter Pan play.
I liked when we went tubing.
What do you like about the principal this year?
They're nice.
The principal's nice.
That he gives me an ice pack when I bump my head.
It's a girl. She gives you an ice pack when you bump your head?
My favorite thing about the principal is that she solves problems. My favorite thing about the principal is she sings really nice.
What do you like about Miss Raymer?
She helps open lunch like this. She helps me close my container. My favorite thing about Miss Rimmer is she lets me go to a bathroom.
What I like about Miss Raymer is that she makes us sit down at lunch.
Open up the champagne, pop. It's my house, come on, turn it up. Here we know.
My favorite school event was
Redo.
What were you doing again?
Wait, what's the question?
Hold on, I really got bad losers. What are losers? Stop asking.
That's good.
Welcome to my house. Play that music too loud. Show me.
What's your favorite school memory?
My favorite school memory here at BCES was meeting all the staff and students in January.
Hi, my name's Mrs. Shapton, but I'm sure you all know that. My favorite school event this year, the one I can first remember, is Beach Day, because our class won for the most decorated and we had so much fun and Mr. Power did such a great job. But you know what? I love coming to school every day. The Senate has done an amazing job doing lots of fun days for us this year, and kindergarten, well, all of you know you were in kindergarten one time and you know that every day is fun in kindergarten.
Okay, I think my favorite school activities this year were, I have two of them, the Friendship Games in Goderich. I took a few students, Mrs. Miller and I took a few students to GDCI, and that is always a fun time. We had a great day and the weather was good. It was just a fun time. And I also really liked the beach party that we had just last week. It was really good.
My favorite school event is the first day of school. as everybody's excited to be back.
My favorite school event this year was Family Literacy Day. The students had a great time listening to all the stories that the guests came in and told. And then we had a dance, and it was so amazing to see all the kids' faces when the bear came in to surprise them.
My favorite school event was Beach Day. My favorite activity in the classroom has been going to Peter Pan with the kindergarten class.
Okay, my favorite school event would have to be the talent show because all the kids are able to audition if they want to, and they pretty much do it all themselves. And it was a great time, and we have so much talent at the Water Coast, and we're able to share that with all of the students and staff and volunteers.
My favorite event this year would have to be going to see Peter Pan with the primary division. We had such a great time in the Wolf Performance Hall.
It's very difficult for me to choose one thing that was so great about BCS this year because we did so many fun and exciting things. But I think the fun fair was something that the whole school got involved in, and we were selling of the baskets or the raffle that we had and all the money that we raised for Fort McMurray, which is a worthy cause in Canada. So I'm very pleased to be part of that event. And also I was the coach of the soccer team, and the soccer team did an awesome job. So that I would say that was also very special.
My favorite class activity that our kids did in French class was when we had Samantha Stackman come and tell about her trip to France. We learned a lot of new things about France.
My favorite school event from this year would be the school spring basket activity that we did with the school senate and the whole school because for me it was a great way for our school to show compassion and care and empathy as we raised all that money and sent it off to the people of Fort McMurray.
It's really hard to choose what my favorite event was this year at Blue Water Coast because we had so many absolutely exciting things happen here. All of our Senate activities, our sports outings, our school-based activities like primary field day or primary play day, all of those things were just absolutely amazing. But one that really does stand out was our Incredibrent and Super Sarah Magic Show. I think everybody enjoyed that as a school. We got an amazing message, making sure that you show your magic and be your best no matter what. And I'd say that is one of my highlights this year.
My favorite event here that has happened at Blue Water Coast was definitely Beach Day. We had so much fun getting everybody in their lovely beach wear and seeing all those kindergartens going up on the stage in their very first kayak ride. Looks like everyone had a really good time.
My favorite event was probably taking the kindergartens and the other primary students to see the Peter Pan show in London.
My favorite event this year would have to be the Junior Ball Hockey Tournament in Zurich and visiting Queensway once a month. I would say those would have to be my favorite events of the year.
Gorge kickoff. What was your favorite class memory?
My favorite class memory was Mother's Day.
Add to my favorite class memories. Every year, I've taught for 30 years now, and I love every year, and I have such wonderful memories of all you children, and you're great, and so is BCES. Have a great summer.
My favorite memory from this year, I have a few, but I think mine happened at recess one day when I was reminding the kindergartens to go down the slide one at a time, and when I went over I found them all on the slide looking at me, and luckily I had my phone with me and I took a really good photo and it was really sweet. And I think that's it.
Hi, my favorite memory of being at Blue Water Coast has to be, I have lots of memories, but the main memory is when I see students smiling and are happy.
My favorite class memory this year was coming in after lunchtime and all the kids hiding and yelling out surprise to me when I came in after recess.
I have lots of great memories teaching here at Blue Water Coast, but probably my favorite thing to do while I was here was teaching kindergarten gym, and my favorite thing was playing hit and sit with Miss Wood.
My favorite memory would have to be hatching the baby chicks. It was a great experience for adults and children.
I really enjoy seeing what the students can do at Christmas when we had the Christmas concert, a Christmas mosaic, because it shows a lot of talent and it's really impressive what each class comes up with for costumes and actions.
As for my favorite class event this year would be when we all went tubing. Now I know that was kind of the whole school, but it was my class as well when we went tubing, and we had an absolute blast. Just zipping down those hills and screaming and yelling and having a blast. That was my favorite class event.
One of my favorite memories of Blue Water Coast is actually an image. And that image is of the crabapple tree that's outside of the school. When I first came to visit the school last year, it was in full bloom. It was absolutely beautiful. And through the winter, spring, now into summer, I have saw that tree evolve and once again saw it come in full bloom. And that's my memory of Blue Water Coast. The staff and the students, I've seen everyone evolve, I've seen everyone grow, I've had a chance to watch people bloom and excel and be absolutely amazing. I will take the image of that tree with me wherever I go. I've tweeted it out so that other people can enjoy it in full bloom, but remembering that our memories are what we make of them, what we plan for the future, and I will hold mine very dear. Thanks.
I've had a lot of great memories here at Blue Water Coast this year. From all my classes that I do teach, kindergarten, you guys have done such an awesome job. You created lots of great memories with our yoga days and our dancing days. The 1-2s have done just an awesome job with our health and doing some really cool experiments, figuring out what those teeth are going through. And the 2-3s, you guys have just done such an awesome job in our science stuff, coming up with some great ideas for our soil units and even our structures. And our 3-4s, you guys have done such an amazing job with figuring out all of the different pioneer days as well as our ancient civilizations and looking at medieval times. Good job, guys. I've had a lot of great times with you. Thanks.
My favorite memory is probably, one of them would be Adam on stage at the talent show. It's pretty awesome to see him bob into the music. And the other one that I have, which happens almost every day here at school, is when I'm leaving early, there's always many students who say, "Goodbye, Mrs. Raymer, see you tomorrow, Mrs. Raymer," and that always leaves me with a warm, fuzzy feeling when I leave school every day.
My favorite memory of this school year would have to be getting to know a great group of grade 5, 6 students. And I just wanted to take this opportunity to wish my grade 6s the best of luck next year as they head off to the high school. I wish you well, congratulations, and come back and visit us soon.
Christmas dinner. Goodbyes are pretty hard, so I would rather just say see you later, good luck, catch you on the flip side, have an awesome summer, and thanks for everything that everyone has done all year to make this an absolutely amazing school.
Well, I don't think I'm going to say goodbye because the past 2 years I've said goodbye and I've been back. So I think I'm just going to say I'll see you guys later, and maybe I'll be back in the fall, maybe I won't, but I'll see you guys all around. Talk to you later.
Welcome to my house.
Sorry, Mr. Peck, for breaking the door.